Hey, Fidelity. How can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Anyone can follow. It takes something special to be an original, which is why the 2025 Lincoln Navigator SUV arrives with new ways of surrounding you in luxury, including the ultra-wide 48-inch panoramic display and the multi-sensory Lincoln Rejuvenate experience. A true original never stops evolving. So meet the 2025 Navigator, the original that's all new and better than ever. Learn more at Lincoln.com. Lincoln and Navigator are trademarks of Ford or its affiliates.
There is a superstar in you. There is a light, an energy that's within you that's so powerful, that's so magnetic. You could have anything. You could experience anything. You could live any life that you desire if you step into it. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about the energy within you, the light within you that's powerful, that's bright, that can allow you to create any experience. We're going to talk about how to harness it, and make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. You are a part of something. We are the rising tide that lifts all ships. So if there's something impactful in this message that gives you a different perspective, a different view on life, leave a comment, share this with somebody so that we can grow together. Now, the energy in this episode is going to be a little bit different, a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more thought-provoking, and just open yourself up to this. Open yourself up to this belief, the belief that you can be anything. You can be a superstar because you are a superstar. Superstar can mean anything, whether that's being the parent that you always wanted to be, being the teacher, or literally a superstar, an actor, a singer, whatever it is. There's an energy within you that when you fuel it, when you charge it up, you become magnetic. You see, that's what's happening. It's not just how bright the person is that you see on stage, that's the superstar to you. It's how attractive their energy is. When you connect to them, you feel something, right? You feel the frequency of what they're about. Whether they're a teacher, that you feel the message, you feel the lesson. Or an artist where you feel the message, you hear the song, you hear the connection is just another level. That's an in touch with themselves energy. That's a fully aligned energy. Now, it doesn't mean it's good or bad, because there are many people that do terrible things that have superstar quality. It's our purpose, I believe, to raise that superstar quality within ourselves, to shift the world in the positive direction, to be the light, the true light where it's dark, to take this world from the reality it's in and move it into the next one of true abundance. You see, true abundance is achieved when you can receive anything that you need. When you can receive anything that you need, whether it's food, shelter, experience, attention, when you can receive anything, because you're so tapped in this abundant universe, when you can receive anything, you no longer need to possess anything. You're in flow state when you're in this. This is not being wealthy. This is not being rich. This is not having a ton of things. This is in complete flow state with all energy and being able to experience anything that you desire. It flows literally through you and you experience it. Whatever it is. When you're in this state, you don't need anything because you are everything. You don't need anything because you are everything when you're in this state. And so because of that, anyone that's around you will benefit from what flows through you. They benefit from the abundance of whatever it is that you bring to you as the superstar. And so if you can be this in the essence of water, where people can drink from your mindset, they can drink from your actions, they can drink from your thoughts, when you go through it in that kind of rhythm, you are the rising tide. You literally uplift people. And if everybody around you did that, nobody would lack anything, because everything would be everybody's. It would be complete transparency, complete frequency, just alignment. But this isn't going to happen because something else changed. It only happens because you change, because I change. You see, if we become superstars, we receive everything. We're a superstar, right? We're attractive. We pull the things towards us. When I say attractive, I talk about the magnetic pull for the things that you desire. Complete alignment with the things that you want in your life. That's what I'm talking about. And so this superstar in you, when you listen to your true self, when you don't sell anything for the world, meaning any growth you have, any expansion you have, any level up that you have comes from giving, comes from flow state, it's pure. You're divinely protected in that energy. You're a superstar for good when you do that. But when all of a sudden there's a trade-off for your beliefs, for your morals, when there's a trade-off for those for earthly gain, you might be perceived as a superstar and you might receive as a superstar, but you're not going to be superstar in your alignment. And so then, and this is why it's important to know this, because you want to be on the right path. When you start selling to receive the material, when you get into that state, material is all that will fulfill you. And so you will always need more because there'll be a hole inside you because you're not in alignment. You're not in your truth, so you're not you. You're not inside you at that point. You're a shell. And it will be a constant, I need more to fill up. And so you sell more and more and more. And you'll still shine because you're getting the energy of the superstar, but you're going to consume instead of be. But if you listen to your truth, because there's a guidance system within you, when you listen to your truth and you operate as this superstar, you will always be fulfilled and never receive or need a single thing. If you're thinking of a person that would be an example of this, one that comes to mind for me is Keanu Reeves. If you don't know who he is, research it. Learn about him. That's a superstar that's in alignment. No lack, can completely receive and needs nothing. That's the goal. That's the purpose that you can have. So the superstar within you that everyone has, it's time to unlock it. Here is how. First, you need to be very clear on what a superstar is to you. Write it down on paper. What is the pure, the positive superstar that comes to your mind? Do not write what you think other people will approve of. Do not write what you think other people would like. Write yours. You could be the best mailman in the world and you want to be a superstar at that. If that's it, that's it. Remember, when you're a superstar, you won't need anything. You will not lack. You will be provided for because of the magnetic energy of yourself. So there is no need to write something that you feel like, well, this will pay the bills. This is a good job. This is a respectable thing. That's not how this goes. You are writing what being a superhero, a superstar is to you. So you write it down. Then you write down, how does this person think? How does this person behave? How does this person act? How does this person do this and this and this and this? Be very clear on how this person operates. Their thoughts, their beliefs, their visions, their core values. Know this person. The journey is always within. If you're looking outward, you'll never be fulfilled because it's all fake. It's something that we're perceiving. It's not us. We are not of this world. We're just here experiencing it. And so if you pull that back and you look at that paper of the person that you wrote down, the version of you that you're being guided to be, and don't worry if it's not for your forever thing. You will change your mind on things as you start to uplift. This is just where you need to go for now. This is your direction. Every morning, look at that list. Every morning, look at that list, and that is your goal. Your goal is to be that person. Don't worry about your schedule. Don't worry about your obligations. Don't worry about what time you got to be at work. Don't worry about what time you got to be at school. Don't worry about what time you got to handle the kids. Don't worry about anything until you lock in who you want to be. It needs to be in your radar. It needs to be in your mind. It needs to be in your DNA of who you want to be, because that's the superstar. You might even need to write Superstar Henry. and then everything there. So you make that, you visualize that, you align with that, then you go do what you need to do that day. And what will happen is you will react as the superstar version of you instead of the version of you that's not. And so you will act, receive, and perceive as that through every situation, and the outcomes will be different. We will shift the reality to where the life that we desire comes with it because of who we are, not what we're doing. What we're doing will be shifted into the right direction. If you are being that superstar, if that's you, you will end up doing superstar stuff. You just can't see it because you keep acting as the lower level version of yourself. It's this simple. It's not that complicated. Go to ChatGPT and ask it to help you create your superstar. Print it out and then look at it every single morning. Speak it into existence every single morning. This thing that you write down, this avatar, it's not coming from you. It's coming from above. It's saying, hey, I've encoded everything within you to become this person. Here's the vision. Go make it happen. And then we serve to the temple, our bodies, right? Our being. That's how you create the life that you desire. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And as we breathe in, step into this. As you breathe in, say, I see. I see. As you hold your breath, visualize, allow yourself to see the superstar version of you. Truly see it for the first time. No restrictions, no judgments, no limitations. See it. See the most badass superstar version of you that would be on the stage for whatever it is they're doing. And when you exhale, allow the resistance to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. This is your chance. This is your life. This is your purpose. This is your calling. Step up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below that will keep you up to date every single time a new episode comes out. You can also join my new community, The Shift. I put a post in there every time an episode comes out on what I was thinking about, how I came to it, really breaking it down in a thought-provoking post that you can comment on and work on this stuff together. We can literally work on this stuff together. If you want to align your mind, join the group. It's completely free right now. There's no cost. Join and you'll have free access for a lifetime because you're a founding member. And if you want to go deeper than that, if you truly want to step into this, if you want to burn the boats, find your superstar self and become it, let's connect. There's a link down below. Get on my schedule. I have made more availability than I ever have had before. This is just for the summer and maybe even shorter. Just depends on how many people I end up working with. But this is for the entrepreneur. This is for the person that's really trying to step into their next level. Things have been good, maybe even borderline great, but we're going to go to fucking awesome, to a fucking superstar. If that's you, stop waiting and let's connect, you and I. So click that link, hop on the schedule, and let's make the shift together. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.